Beep, it's Music Lover, and I want to do an updated video of what's on my Braille Note Touch. Now, last year, or around, like, I don't know, maybe July, I think, of last year, I did what's on my Braille Note Touch and how to uninstall an app. And I think I'm going to do these what's on the Braille Note Touch videos every now and then, just to tell you what apps work and what doesn't, because the Google Play Store updates a lot, so I think this might be useful for those who own a Braille Note Touch. Now, I'm going to unlock my Touch, and as you hear, wait, it's unlocking.
Locked, 9:59, Wednesday, June 13th, 9:59 a.m. Unlock button, device unlocked. Main menu.
I don't know if this makes it any louder. It doesn't really. I have it hooked up to a Bluetooth speaker. Not Bluetooth, sorry, a USB speaker. Technically, I plugged it in to the headphone jack. I have two speakers, and I plugged them in. So I'm going to hit A to go to all applications.
All applications.
Probably this is not loud, but I hope it is, at least. Anyways.
Main menu, all apps. 99.3 Joy.
So the first app we land on is 99.3 K-Joy. That's a radio station that works pretty well on here. I'm just going to use space to scan through the apps.
A Blind Legend.
A Blind Legend. That game is an audio game. For those of you who are blind, it's very fun to play. Now, it's an adventure game. I have played on my channel before. Sadly, the Blindfold series games are not available for Android, and the Audio Game Hub 2 is not accessible for the Touch. I tried downloading it, and it wouldn't work. My previous version I had did not work on here, so I had to uninstall it, and then I tried re-downloading it, and it wouldn't download at all. So, as far as I know, that's not going to work.
Android Assistant.
Android Assistant. Now, for those of you who use the Google Assistant, the Android version, there is one for iOS too. So, this is the Assistant. And apparently the original Assistant doesn't work as well.
Auto app.
Hold on, just before we go to that app. No, never mind. That's fine. Auto Rap. That is Smeal's rap. You can talk into it, and it turns your words into a rap, which I love. I love this app. It is semi-accessible on here, and Now, Smeal has done a lot to improve their apps for accessibility for the blind. It's amazing what they did with Sing, and I think if other blind musicians are interested, and blind rappers, they should write reviews on Smeal to make the apps a little more accessible for them. I've done that once. It's really cool, I think. Anyways.
Bard Mobile.
Bard Mobile. For those of you who live in the United States and who use this app, you can download books and use the Victor Reader app to play them. Or you can open up with this app. Or there's another one I have that I'll be talking about in a few minutes. Bible, that's pretty simple. It's a Bible app. This is the YouVersion Bible. I think it's King James. I'm not sure what version of the Bible it is exactly.
Bop It.
Bop It is, well, it's an app, but it's not accessible. So, technically I don't know why I have it on here, but I downloaded it and it doesn't really work. I tried using Explore by Touch to try navigating it, and it just doesn't work. It's a great game, just doesn't work. But Bop It's like one of those games, one of those electronic games. If you're really into electronic games, you know what they are.
Braille Terminal.
Braille Terminal is where you can connect your Braille Note and have it be a display for your phone, your computer, whatever basically. This will make it. You can connect via USB or Bluetooth. It makes it a Braille display.
10 o'clock a.m.
Hold on, Methuselah interrupted that.
Braille Terminal. Brenda Walsh.
Brenda Walsh is a devotional app and it has pretty good devotionals. I really like it a lot. So, if you're interested in that, if that's what you like, go ahead, download it. It's a small download. It's not that much, but it's really great. And I share them on my Google Plus too sometimes.
BuzzFeed.
BuzzFeed. This is an app where you can find news articles, games, quizzes, and other fun things. So I haven't messed around with this that much, but it's pretty cool.
Calendar.
Calendar. It's your basic Google calendars. They're all synchronized. I don't really use calendars much, but it's great to have it.
Camera.
Camera. I don't really record much with a touch. I think I should do it more, but I don't really. But that's your camera where you can take pictures and photos and use the camera for other things too, like other apps.
Chrome.
Google Chrome. I don't use Google Chrome. I mainly use KeyWeb. I love how they improve the internet, though. The internet services. And Google's actually doing a lot better to improve Google Chrome, but for now, I just decided to use KeyWeb. It's just a lot better.
Classroom.
Google Classroom is where if you have classes and they set up assignments, you can do them through Google Classroom with your Google account, your school's Google account, which I do. So yeah, that's basically what it's called, Google Classroom. Teachers can set up different classes in there and different assignments.
Clock.
Clock. This is the clock. I don't really know if it works as well, but I heard it does. I heard it's very accessible. I don't use it because, well, I do use it, but it connects with the Wi-Fi, so the Wi-Fi kind of sets it up.
Dice World.
Dice World. That is fun. Dice games you can play. You can play with other friends. You can play against the computer. One of those great games I just happen to have.
Discord.
Discord. Now, I don't know why I have this, and I wonder if I should delete my Discord, but I don't. I want to, but I don't. I kind of want to write a little review to them. People can make this more accessible for the blind, because I get Discord to chat for gamers. You know, most games are visual, but hey, you got the blind community out here trying to get it. At some point, they need to make it accessible. I'm not trying to be rude. And I use it mainly to chat with others, but seriously, how do you clear notifications in your Discord? Because I have a lot, and I don't know how to clear it. Anyways. Developers, can you at least help me out here? Thank you.
Diddy.
Diddy is a fun app where you can type anything into it, and it creates a song, and you can post it. You all pretty much know what Diddy is, because I use it a lot on my channel.
Docs.
Google Docs, where you can find documents that are shared with you through your emails.
Downloads.
This is where you can find all your downloads. Pretty self-explanatory.
Drive.
Google Drive is where you can open your documents and edit them.
Easy Voice Recorder.
Easy Voice Recorder is a recording app. It's my only recording app. Now, okay, back up a bit. We're going to back up to, because ASR is no longer accessible for the touch. And my other voice recorder app just did not work. But this is my only voice recorder app I had. I remember last time I had like 3. This one is a pretty simple recording app. There's no time limit. You can record to your heart's desire. You have to label your recordings, I think. They're stored on your touch, but it's great. The quality's not so great, but for a recording app, it's pretty good. And based on it, I like it. So ASR is no longer supported for the touch, and well, it is. It's called MP3 something else. I can't really remember, but anyways, just thought you would all like to know that.
Facebook.
Facebook, that's a social media platform. I only use Facebook for family, so don't really use adding. I just use it for family purposes. If you don't know what Facebook is, you're just living in the hole. I'm sorry. A lot of people have it now. So, there you go.
Firebird Mobile.
Firebird Mobile. Now, this is a new app. We have not even talked about this. In System 0.5, they updated where you can emboss graphics for math. Now, I've done this in my tech class. You can emboss graphics. I've done this in tech, and as far as I know, it's great. You have to hook up your embosser with it. If you go back to my keyword video, you'll see what embossers it supports. So, and there is another app that goes with this one, but I'll be talking more about that later. However, this is a new update to the Touch, which I think is really cool.
Gallery.
Gallery is where all your photos are saved. Well, you can create groups of photos. That's basically what a gallery is.
Gmail.
Gmail, that's your Gmail app. Pretty self-explanatory.
Go Read.
Go Read. Now, before I was talking about Bar Mobile, you can also use Go Read with Bookshare and open your books through here. Or you can play them with the Victor Reader app, which we'll be talking about later.
Google.
Your Google app.
Google Settings.
Google Settings. This is where you can control your Google accounts, update your passwords, turn on two-step verification, and more.
Google Plus.
Google Plus. It's where you can find communities and hang out with other people and find lots of great things to do on there.
Hangouts.
Hangouts, that's the Hangouts app. Now, okay, I have a little problem with Hangouts on the Touch. For some reason, I cannot do calling. It won't allow me to call. It can allow me to type messages, but not calls. I don't know why. That's really weird.
Home.
That's the Google Home app, so it's basically called Home on this device, but it's called Google Home. Basically, you can set up your Google Assistant through there, or your Google Home through there. Crap, I hope she doesn't start talking. I should have probably muted her, but whatever.
I Am Bread.
I Am Bread. This game is very rage-inducing. Now, I played this on my old channel, but that video was deleted because I swore and raged. And yeah, this game... So, I'll explain this game, try to be as simple as I can. In this game, you play in a kitchen. Well, that's your only living space is a kitchen. And you're a loaf of bread. And your goal is to become toast. While there are other things preventing you from becoming toast, like an ironing board, a skateboard. If you fall on the floor, you lose that ability. Not to mention that if you grip your bread wrong, you could fall on the floor and just die. And technically, you can become toast with anything, any percent of edibility, as long as you have 0%. As long as you don't have 0% edibility. Like, if someone gave me a piece of bread and said, "Oh, this is 1% edible," I'm like, okay, I don't think I'll be eating this. Just the thing. How can your bread break glass? That really is kind of concerning for me. But anyways, not really my point. But I just want to talk about the game for a bit. It doesn't really work with the Touch. I don't even know why I downloaded it. Heck. I'm going to be using my 5S more to play games, not the Touch. But I'm going to be erasing some of these apps later. I just really wanted to... I don't know why I downloaded it. I wanted to test it out, but it doesn't really work.
iHeartRadio.
iHeartRadio, that's where you can listen to all kinds of radio stations, podcasts. You can... If you have premium, you can make playlists. That's basically just what it is. You can listen to all your favorite radio stations there. And even ones in different areas, too, other than you.
K-Love Music Radio.
K-Love Music Radio, that's a Christian radio station. This app's very accessible. Works very well.
Kahoot.
Kahoot is another game where you can learn, well, you can learn different things, and you can have classes set up, or you can have groups and different teams play. It's very fun. Sometimes addicting, but very fun.
Cat Country 103.
That's another radio station that works very well. I just downloaded it just to keep on here.
KSIS.
KCIS. It said KSIS, or whatever it said. That's another radio station. That's another Christian radio station I have. It's their app. Works very well.
Keep.
Google Keep is where you can make notes, like sticky notes.
KeyBRF.
KeyBRF is Braille file reader where you can open files, KeyBRF through here.
KeyCalc.
Okay, now we're coming to the Keysoft apps. KeyCalc's your calculator.
KeyFiles.
KeyFiles is your file manager where you can manage your files.
KeyList.
KeyList is your contacts.
KeyMail.
KeyMail is your email. You can set up different accounts. By the way, I'm not going to be teaching Keymail on this channel. I thought I was, and I'm not going to be teaching it how to set up accounts. Because it's really tricky, and I don't even know how to do it myself. It was a mystery how I got my other accounts on here. I don't know. I just use Gmail.
KeyMath.
KeyMath is where you can create math documents. And you can create graphics now with KeyMath.
KeyPlan.
And by the way, I'm going to probably teach KeyMath later on. KeyPlan's your calendar.
Keys for Kids.
Keys for Kids is a ministry that teaches kids the Bible. Now, they have a lot of great Christian music and stories. Great for checking it out, just having on the go. And this is their on-the-go app. Really great.
Key Updater.
Key Updaters, where you can update your touch and manage your voices.
KeyWeb.
KeyWeb, that's the internet, works very well.
Keyword.
Keywords, the word processor. We went through that in a previous tutorial.
Cop at 95-1.
KHOP at 95.1. That's another radio station. That's a top 40 radio station.
Kingdoms.
Trivia Crack Kingdoms. Now, I have not got this app to work at all. It's really weird. But, I don't know. I'm still trying to play with it and see if it works anymore. If it does, I'll just delete it.
KNFB Reader.
KNFB Reader is where you can take a picture of a document and it reads it out to you. Yay! By the way, TapTapC is, I don't think it's no longer, as far as Android, it's not supported.
KT Devotion.
Kids Time Devotion is a devotional app. Sorry. There's another little devotional app on here.
Live.me.
LiveMe is a streaming service. I just hook up my Twitter account to it, and I can watch people live stream. I haven't used it much, so I'm not really sure what it is. Oh, exactly.
Magic Piano.
Magic Piano is another app from Smule, where you can play the piano on your Braille Note Touch. Really cool. If you use Explore by Touch mode, you can do that. I love it. And it's not the most accessible app, but it's really great.
Maps.
Google Maps. It's pretty self-explanatory. You can find places, businesses near you, and get directions.
Marco Polo.
Yeah.
Maps. Marco Polo.
Marco Polo. That's an app that you can have conversations with your friends. If you sync your contacts and phone number, you can talk with your friends without wasting minutes and all that. Really cool.
Messenger.
Messenger, that's Facebook Messenger. I don't really use that much. So
Netflix.
Netflix is where you can watch movies.
News.
News is Google Play News. I don't know why they just called it news. They should still keep it like Play Newsstand. But whatever.
Open Manager.
Open CV Manager. Now this goes along with the Firebird Mobile. Once you install Firebird Mobile and open it, you'll be asked. You'll have to download this app in order for it to recognize your graphic and all that. Like I said, I haven't figured out this. I haven't figured out much of it. So yeah. Pandora, where you can play music. There's not really much to say about it. You can create stations and playlists depending on what version you have. I don't use premium of anything, so yeah.
Periscope.
Periscope's another streaming service. I think Brookie Cookie was the one that told me to get it. I just hooked my Twitter up to it and I can watch people stream from there that I follow on Twitter. Photos. Here's where all your photos and videos are stored. Similar to photos or the photo viewer on your iPhone.
Piano.
Piano is Yoki's Piano. This is another piano app you can use on your touch. Yoki and Smule are great apps, or great companies to make these apps, I think.
Play books.
Okay, here comes with the Google Play apps. Play books.
Play games.
Play games.
Play movies and TV.
Play movies and TV. Pretty self-explanatory apps.
Play music.
Google Play Music. I don't even use it much.
Play store.
Here's the Google Play Store. You can download these apps. Well, I kind of do use Google Play Music because the Google Home, when you ask it to play certain music, it finds Google Play stations. But yeah.
Punny jokes.
Punny Jokes is a funny app where you can find all kinds of jokes and even post ones in there yourself, I think.
Quizlet.
Quizlet is where, now this ties along with Google Classroom. At least for me it does. If one of your teachers puts a quiz in here, or it doesn't even have to be created, you can find all kinds of different topics. But you can also, your teachers can also create quizzes in here. On different subjects too.
Relays.
Now this is called, this app is a learn how to sing app. It's called something else on iOS, but I forget. It's called Relays on Android, but it's called something else on iOS, but it's Vermino, something with a V. But this app you can learn how to sing and improve your singing. I like it.
Settings.
Settings, your Android settings. Here's a quick and easy way to find your Android settings. Yep.
Shazam.
Shazam this is one of my favorite apps. If you don't know the name of a song, or you're confused about what a song is called, the lyrics of anything, you just open this app, click on the microphone, put it up to whatever is playing the song. It will recognize it, and then it will show you different information about that song.
Sheets.
Google Sheets. You can basically make presentations with that.
Sing.
Sing is Smule's Sing app. Now, by the way, Guitar by Smule is not accessible on here, but you can get that for iOS. Guitar is not really accessible, but Sing is my favorite Smule app by far. It's just great. I've made lots of great collabs in there. By the way, my Smule username is Blind Music Girl. So, yeah.
Skype.
There's my Skype app. I don't really like Skype for Android, to be honest with you. It gets buggy sometimes, and especially when you sign out several times and then it asks you to sign in with your email, and then it won't let you sign in, so I have to delete this app periodically and reinstall it just to get it to work.
Slides.
Google Slides, another presentation app. Yeah.
Spotify.
Spotify, this is similar to Pandora except for, well, there are a lot of pros and cons of these apps, Pandora and Spotify, iHeartRadio, Google Play Music, whatnot. But I have it. I have, not the premium, just Spotify.
Street View.
Street View, I'm not really sure about that app. I haven't used it much. Some of these I haven't used much, but maybe later.
Talking Tom 2.
Talking Tom 2 is a funny little cat that repeats whatever you say. It's just another little weird game. It doesn't really work as well on the touch as I thought it would.
TapTapSee.
Okay, apparently TapTapSee was installed on here. Wait, was this even on here? My version works, but then sometimes it doesn't for some reason. Or maybe I'm getting confused. Maybe I'm getting confused and thinking it's not accessible for iOS but Android. I'm really unsure. Sorry. I may have gotten the facts mixed up there. Sorry.
TeamTalk 5 servers.
TeamTalk 5 service. That's just TeamTalk. It's another place where you can talk to others. Channels. It's kind of buggy on the touch for me at least. It'll sometimes work and sometimes not.
A score.
The score is where you can get scores from all kinds of different teams, sports teams. You can track their progress and see how they're doing. And learn about different players.
Trivia Crack.
Trivia Crack, I have not gotten that game to work. It's a fun game, but I have not gotten it to work. Every time I've logged in with my Facebook or email, there's nothing to do after that. Like, literally, there's no edit box, there's nothing. Well, it'll just show an edit box, but that's it. So I don't like playing it on here. I do like playing it with my phone though. It's really cool.
Truth or Dare.
Truth or Dare is another game where that's basically explanatory. It's the Truth or Dare game. I don't know why I have all these weird games on here, but don't ask. That's just me, guys.
TuneIn Radio.
TuneIn Radio is where you can also find a lot of your favorite radio stations. Some radio stations I can't get through iHeartRadio, so I have TuneIn Radio. Either one works well with a touch.
Twitter.
Twitter. This is my Twitter. And that app works very well with a touch. And Twitter's just another. It's like Facebook, just a large social media platform.
Unicode Map.
Unicode Map. I haven't used that much, but I think that ties in with Street View as well.
User Guide.
User Guide, here's the touch's built-in user guide.
Victor Reader.
Victor Reader is where you can play books and read books and magazines, different kinds.
Voice Changer with Effects.
Voice Changer with Effects. This is the Voice Plus app. And this is what it's called on Android.
Voice Search.
Voice Search is just Google Voice Search where you can ask it different questions.
Waze.
Waze is a GPS thing. It's like Google Maps. I haven't used it much, so I'm not really good with explaining that one, but yeah, I'm going to check it out more.
Would You Rather?
Would You Rather is a fun game. I've played that on my channel so much. It's great. And I like it. So. Would you rather do this or that, basically.
Yelp.
Yelp is where you can find different businesses and rate them, and also fun facts about businesses, like do they have Wi-Fi or do they have free Wi-Fi? Is this good for kids? All kinds of things like that.
Yes or No.
Yes or No is another game where you can basically, like, do you like this or would you do this? Yes or no.
Yoki.
Yoki is the Yoki Sing. Pardon me. Yoki is the Sing app. It's just called Yoki. It's not called Yoki Sing or Yoki Karaoke. It's called Yoki. But on iOS, it's called Karaoke.
Yoki Guitar.
This is the guitar app for Yoki.
Musician.
Musician. Now, if you have an instrument like a piano or guitar, this is a great app for you because you can play along. Doesn't matter if you're a complete beginner or an expert. This helps you learn it better and become a pro.
YouTube.
YouTube. This is a YouTube app. Works very well on here.
It Gaming.
YouTube Gaming. Now it's just called It Gaming. It's going to say that for some fun. That's where you can find all your gaming channels and watch gaming there.
It Kids.
YouTube Kids is a safe kids YouTube app. Now, if you're under the age of 10, I would recommend you use this app. Technically, you cannot own your YouTube channel until you're 13 or over. But if you're under the age of 10, this app will be great for you because for parents, it can set parental time so your kids aren't spending all day on YouTube. For kids, it takes out all the videos it will filter all different videos so you can find clean content, which is what YouTube really wants nowadays. Which I understand, but technically I think if you're on YouTube, you need to be at least 13 or older, or at least have a maturity level of that. Because I wasn't even introduced to YouTube until I was 12 and didn't really start using it until I was 13. So this app's really great if you have a young kid who watches YouTube Kids. Just type YT, capital Y, capital T for these apps.
It Music.
YouTube Music is all your music's combined. All my music's combined here. And I love this app for one reason only. I found out a lot of the new music, what's coming out before it hits the radio. So it will say like hot new playlist or what's trending or something like that. And I'll click on that and it will bring up a station and I'll just listen to that. It's really good. That's the reason why I like this app so much.
It Studio.
YouTube Studio, that is your channel on the go app. You can control your analytics, your time, your watch time, your views, your subscribers. And that's pretty much what you do. You can control your comments. Sorry. And your videos and and all of that. Basically your channel on the go. Zello, that's an app where I think Zello is like one of the best apps. It's not like Skype or anything where you don't have to make a large profile basically. I have it. I use it somewhat. But Zello is like a walkie-talkie app.
Bottom.
And we're at the bottom. And this means my back button.
Main menu.
And disconnect my speaker. Oh, crap. Plug it back in my laptop. Just a sec, guys. There. I'm gonna plug it back in my laptop, which is still not working, but anyways. So that's basically a video of what's on my Braille Note Touch. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you learned about some more accessible apps and what's out there. Music Lover signing off, but always remind you that at times it's okay to be random.